Kudo just revealed the official release date of patch 1.1, and it's coming earlier than we'd originally anticipated. You've probably exhausted everything there is to do in game right now, and if you haven't, well, you're not trying hard enough. I've poured over 80 hours into Wuthering Waves since it launched, most of which has been on stream. The sheer amount of content present is overwhelming. I feel like I've barely even done half of what there is to do. Cleared several levels of hologram boss fights, the Tower of Adversity, explored a lot of the world, but every time I look another direction, there just seems to be a new chest, a new puzzle, something that distracts me from my ultimate goal, which is part of the fun, I guess, exploring a new world. As of today, June 3rd, 2024, it's been 11 days since the release of Wuthering Waves, and a lot of you are no doubt wondering to yourselves, well, why now? I mean, sure, you could totally do the Overdash Club event each day, but that's a mini event, not a major patch, with story content, new echoes, new resonators, so when is the first major patch 1.1 releasing, and what will it include? That's what we're here today to discuss. Before we delve into 1.1, however, I want to take a moment to thank my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are phenomenal, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support. Now let's talk 1.1. Let's start this off with the most important information first. In an effort to provide players access to 1.1 earlier, reducing the downtime between patches, and perhaps also avoiding the launch of Zenless Zone Zero, Kudo have confirmed that they are shortening the patch cycle from 6 weeks to 5, with version 1.0 now ending on June 28th. With a reduction in duration for 1.0, Yinlin's banner When Thunder Pours, along with her accompanying companion story Solitary Path, is being moved up a week, meaning she'll be available to obtain beginning June 6th, running through June 28th. There are plans for the limited time challenge event Alloy Smelt, and additional spin-off events and features planned but not yet disclosed. After Yinlin's banner concludes its 3-week run, the game will be taken down for maintenance, where they'll proceed to implement version 1.1, Thaw of Eons. The update will feature a brand new area, Mount Firmament, including the 2 new resonators, Jinsa and Changli, along with the new Jue boss. Yes, the very same Jue we were introduced to in the story. Could you imagine a Jue echo? Holy crap. I'm saving for Changli. I'm definitely getting Yinlin 100%, but Jinsa's a pass for me. Changli is where I'm gonna dump my load. It's where I'm dumping a load of money. As compensation for the inconvenience caused by the adjustment in release timing, we'll be receiving 10 Radiant Tides, obtainable from June 3rd through June 28th. Many people, myself included, have an issue with the growth of our echoes, as tacit fields, where we obtain the items to build our echoes, require 60 wave plates to receive the rewards. We're capped at 240 wave plates, meaning if we want to do anything else that consumes in-game stamina, we have to forfeit echo growth, which directly affects our overall power, inhibiting our progress. Kudo are aware of this and have confirmed that they're going to be introducing a limited time event, rewarding players with double the materials, essentially making every tacit field cost 30 wave plates until 1.1. In version 1.1, they will reduce the shell credit cost, increase the acquisition of echoes and echo development materials, and what I think is a huge quality of life improvement, remove the reward cutscene after completion of a tacit field. No more slowly zooming out then back in on your character standing there, probably wondering to himself what the hell's going on. Making it easier to build and customize a perfect team, which, with the inclusion of Yinlin, Jinsa, and Changli, is going to be more important than ever. To make it easier to farm echoes and engage in other stamina-intensive activities, Kudo confirmed that they will be compensating players with 20 crystal solvents, equaling 1,200 wave plates in total. An enormous, absolutely unnecessary, but completely appreciated and not entirely unwelcome means of aiding us in obtaining our best in slots. A wave plate storage system is also planned, maybe not in 1.1, but in a future update, allowing you to store wave plates for future use. Additionally, and this is the last part concerning echoes, on May 29th, they had an issue concerning the echo recycling system. This was resolved, and as compensation on June 10th, we'll be receiving 1 million shell credits. Another issue Kudo encountered was with the weapon description for the 5-star Weapon Verdant Summit. There was a mistranslation, which led to a whole lot of drama online. Many creators documented this. It was confirmed that in 1.1 and future updates, corrections and improvements will be made if and where necessary to compensate players. They're offering players 5 Forging Tides. This will be available from June 3rd through June 28th, up until the launch of 1.1. Concerning events, we currently have the Overdash Club, which is fairly basic, consisting of a few small races, rewarding you with asteroid and other goodies for successfully completing it within a set time. They've confirmed that they're redesigning the rules and rewards for upcoming events released during Yinlin's banner window perhaps, and future updates included in 1.1 as to not be so easy or underwhelming. Honestly, I'll take any content, but it'd be great if it lasted longer than 90 seconds per day. I'm sure Mrs. Stix feels that way about me too. After the Overdash Club concludes, we'll obtain access to a new limited time special event titled Wuthering Exploration. This begins on the 13th of June and will run through June 27th. You'll get morphable elite class echoes, premium tuners, sealed tubes, and 800 asteroids for completing the event. Kudo stated that they would work towards improving events, content within it, and rewards after completing it, moving into the future. Note that the Alloy Smelt event also begins on June 6th, accompanying the release of Yinlin's When Thunder Pours Convene event. The Depths of Elusive Realm is also being optimized, with 1.1 introducing new content, new playable characters, new challenges, new mechanics, and new buffs, which is great. Further expansion in terms of content to consume is always welcome. While we haven't received any information concerning the story for 1.1, other than Zhua will be the final boss, Kudo did reveal certain areas that they're working on in terms of optimizing the game, specifically pertaining to the camera and auto lock-on during combat, aggro ranges for certain boss fights, mobile controls, custom keybinds, controller support. They've implemented weekly purchase limits for certain items in the store, addressed audio and sound effect bugs, identifying and repairing issues concerning crashes and instability. 1.1 and future updates are going to include additional optimizations and bug resolutions and will be detailed accordingly. In summary, 1.1 will include increased rewards from tacit fields and reduced costs for leveling echoes, a wave plate storage system, the new resonators Jinsa and Changli. Pre-1.1 will include a double yield event targeting tacit field rewards. We'll be receiving 20 crystal solvents and 1 million shell credits. The new Wuthering Exploration event, Alloy Smelt event, both ending before the release of 1.1, the release of Yinlin's banner, and Companion Story. We'll be receiving 5 Forging Tides as compensation for the weapon mistranslation, 10 Radiant Tides as compensation for the inconvenience caused by the change in 1.1's release time. When more information concerning 1.1 is released, I will be sure to do an updated video documenting what we have to look forward to. Until then, this is a lot. I'm excited, I'm very excited, and I cannot wait for Yinlin's banner to drop. Now, if none of this is of any interest to you, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now. Might be more up your alley.